It's been a really busy and exciting week, and I've got so much done. So let me share with you what I've made this week.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Mari with Mari Sews, and thanks for hanging with me, you all. So today is another Friday Sews where I get to share with you what I've been working on this week, what I have planned coming up, and then also just share a little bit about life. And let me tell you, this week has actually been a pretty fun week. Just a lot of really fun projects. So let me start off with what I've actually had under my sewing machine this week. This is Vogue 1802. And I previously made this dress before, but I got this really beautiful rayon challis that I picked up off of fabric.com. And it's one of those Rifle and Paper Co. Designs that Cotton and Steel was selling. And this fabric just feels so dreamy. As you can see, I'm not done with this dress yet. I still need to put the neck bow on it. It's the neck band that comes into a bow over in the back here. I do have the opening all pressed out and looking nice. And then I need to take a little bit of width out of it from the side seams, and I'm going to bind these with this. And I'll actually just flip it over to the inside so that way you won't be able to see the binding. Although the binding could be really kind of cute, just kind of sandwiched around the fabric. I think I'm going to flip it to the inside though. And it needs a ruffle. All of that, I'm positive I'll be able to knock out today, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to take pictures in this thing. I'll be wearing the completed dress on the 30th to the spring fling. I'm a little nervous about speaking, but I'm really excited to be in a room full of other like-minded people. I think it's going to be really fun. So this has actually been my biggest project of the week, but because this week has just been so busy with my regular 9 to 5, I haven't been able to finish it. I'm not worried about it. It'll be done today. The other thing that I've been working on, you all, and I have to tell you, I'm absolutely loving these little things. Little pincushions. And look at all the different little hair options. We have the little baldy guy, the little mohawk guy, and then curly hair. They're cute. So yeah, I have been making a couple of these, and actually I'm making some of these for my sew sisters. This little cutie's my personal one. I just really love her little rainbow hair. But the way I use this is I actually use it for my machine needles. I am constantly switching out my machine needles, from leather to universal to stretch needles to micro. I mean, I'm constantly switching them out. So what I'm actually going to do is laser engrave on the limbs the different types of needles that I most commonly use. So for example, I'm going to put ballpoint, stretch, micro, and probably leather. And that's how I'll never forget which needle's which. Because I'll tell you what, some of these I was looking at and I was like, no clue. There's no color, no nothing. These are probably some organ needles that I had in my machine. I have no idea what they are. So it'll be a good way to keep track of them. These are listed in the shop right now. But if you wanted to laser engrave any names or symbols, like little sewing needle or whatever, onto the actual limbs, just drop it in the cart notes and let me know. I can laser engrave whatever you want onto these. And by the way, did I mention that you can pick custom hair colors too? I mean, you're not confined to black or rainbow. Pick a color and I'll make it for you. It'll be really fun. So yeah, I've been having so much fun making all of these little guys. And actually, I learned how to do stop motion animation, and so I gave it a go with these. Check it out. I'm also going to be making little Pac-Man ghost pincushions too. And so that's going to be my next little project. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the pincushions and what types of needle names or what words you would actually laser engrave onto the little limbs to help you remember something. Well, since this dress is actually going to be done today, and all of these little people things are pretty much done. That gives me time to really kind of hone in this upcoming week on my hat that I wanted to make. Now you all gave me such wonderful suggestions for the hat for this Kentucky Derby Run for the Roses Spring Fling event that I'm going to be attending. So I swung by Joann's and I picked up some supplies. Now, let me tell you, I'm not really going for the classy look. I'm kind of going for like a big wild look. Well, that's the intention anyways. So let me show you some of the supplies that I got. I just kind of got like a whole smorgasbord of stuff, so that way I have options. So for starters, here's the pork pie hat, which is going to be the base of the entire look. And I'm totally open to gluing things onto it. However, if I can avoid that, I'd like to, because I've got plans to do some really cool distressing on this one. I also have this, which you've seen previously, and it's just one of those like little flower girl headbands that I tied on there, but I'm not a big fan of this bow. Now, you all actually told me that I should pick up tulle. I mean, that was like kind of the resounding like crowd consensus. So I did. I picked up this kind of light pink tulle, and I thought it would look really pretty with the flowers. And I was thinking I could actually make some kind of like, I don't know, really big bow or something. I'm gonna have to work on that. I also got some netting because some people had recommended that I pick up some netting and do kind of like, you know, a little look in the front. So I got some of this darker pink netting that's actually pretty close to the color of the hat. So I don't know. Yeah, I might have to work on, on this a bit. I could also put it in with the bow and kind of make a really fun kind of multi-dimensional looking bow. Have some stuff sticking out of it. I think that would be cool. I did pick up some ribbon as an option. You all, I've got a lot of stuff here. And someone had actually recommended pearls, which I thought, man, that's just such like a really nice idea. But of course, I'm trying to go big or go home, so I got these pearls. You all, I mean, something's got to come together, right? I mean, I've never made a wild hat before, but I'm looking forward to kind of playing around with the different ideas. Don't kill me if I end up with something really crazy, because I think that's where this is absolutely going. And I think it's going to be fun to wear. If you have any ideas of how to put this stuff together, I'm always more than welcome to receive it down in the comments below. This is going to be an interesting one, but so much fun. The things that I get myself into. Well, let's talk a bit about life now. So last week I had told you that I was actually going to meet up with one of my friends at a restaurant called Busboys and Poets, and then swing by Three Little Birds to do some shopping. Well, she ended up having to cancel on me, which totally broke my heart. But that's okay, because we rescheduled to this weekend. And actually, this weekend is so much better because Three Little Birds is running a big sale. Apparently it's Kate's birthday, the owner of the shop, and so she's running 25% off of everything, both in the shop and online, you all. And she has some really beautiful fabrics. I'm going to make sure to link to her shop in the description notes as well, so that way you can take advantage of that if you'd like to. I am super excited. She also has a like sewing session going on, and then there's going to be a market coming up for handmade goods. So I'm really looking forward to shopping. And while I'm there, I'm going to be looking for some really fun fabric for a suit set that I want to make for the DC frock tails. If you had fun talking about my crazy hat plans and my dress, make sure that you check out this video right over here, which talks to you a bit about the plans and the inspiration. And you all, until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.